So just to break down a few of the different services, restaurant delivery, we already explained. Workplace delivery, that's the one where we're going to look for larger employers. You're going to charge a lower per order delivery rate, but it's obviously volume and maybe not have as many options for the restaurants. Grocery delivery can be done a few different ways now. What I recommend versus how I used to do it 20 years ago was the store packs up everything now for the most part. What you need is a portal where somebody can go, hey, I placed a Walmart order, I paid for it, but can you guys go get it and deliver it tomorrow? And you'll have we can create a form on there, but we also do have a form where, people can go on there and order different stuff. Now, obviously, you cannot have every item in a grocery store. People will ask us sometimes like, well, why can't we have, just like Vons? Well, the reason is Vons has their own, number one, Vons has their own inventory list. You can't get that. And there's no way you would need a team of data specialists just to daily keep on track with the mayonnaise and what's out of stock and what's gone down in price and and just keeping track of millions of items. But what we do is we get the most common ordered items, and you can have a shopping cart for that. Or like I said, you can just have them order and pick it up. It's already Walmart, whoever it is, they already pack it all up for you. You just go, and that is so much easier, so much less hassle. Because very often you have a young person who they might not know what a certain item is, or anybody. And if you get something wrong, then you have to go back. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Go pick it back up from the customer, take it back to the store, get your money back, and that's all time, which is all money. So it's so much easier to do that. Obviously, you don't make as much as when you have to shop, but it's well worth it. Let's see, so dog grooming delivery, I mentioned that a lot, but we have clients that add on 10 grand a month profit from just adding that on. And what that is let's say somebody has a little foo-foo dog that has to go to the groomer once a week, and they make enough money where they don't have to worry about it, and they're busy or whatever. They can have one of your staff come, pick up the little dog, take it to the groomer, sit down there and wait, and deliver it back. And obviously these are not the same guys that are doing the food delivery that day, but you'll have your people for this. And it's totally different people we're going to market to. Believe it or not, the restaurant delivery is going to cater to low income apartments. It's a huge, huge market. That is not going to be who we're catering to for the dog grooming delivery. It's going to be people that have the money, that are busy, or that just don't want to do anything and have the money, that it's worth $100, $150 to have somebody pick their dog up and take it to the groomer and take it back. They don't want to wait down there or whatever. And there's a ton of people like that. But obviously, totally different population that we're getting the word out for that. But again, 10,000 profit just by adding that on. I have just created Time to Push. That is essentially, connecting with different personal trainers in town. At gyms and stuff, connecting with them and delivering somebody a personal trainer. So they would go on your website, you know what, I really need a personal trainer to start coming. They don't have to go to a gym, they don't have to go they just go, and you'll have contracts with these personal trainers, and you make arrangements for them to go to John Doe's house and do a workout. That's fantastic. I love that one. I have Time to Clean. And Time to Clean is essentially a cleaning service, a maid service that you can add on there. There is Time to Drink, alcohol delivery. That one you can certainly add on. Even earlier, you can add that one on because it's not as much business, but it's still consistent and it's easy. It's very easy. With that one, you're just going to have to be sure that your drivers are of drinking age and that they ID. So, because it's the same rules as essentially that there would be for a waitress. She's got to have, in order to serve a drink, she's got to be of legal drinking age herself, and she'll have to ID when she delivers that. So, same requirements for you, and different things like cannabis delivery. I mean, those are going to be massive, but they're still a little bit too iffy in a lot of states to even consider it yet. But I would bet that's a year, a little over, everything is going to follow California and the bigger states. And already in California, you can already deliver cannabis without being a dispensary. And other states are just going to follow that. So that'll be its own industry. And we'll help you add on all of these. We do not charge a dime for it. That's part of just, we have these systems already put in place and created. And all we do is essentially get that, and we're going to pop that onto your website. So now you can implement it, hook it up with your stuff, talk to you, hey, give you some idea, hey, why don't you go here? Why don't we do this, that? But it doesn't take us a ton of time, and that's why we can charge a lot less.